You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Bmore Lifestyle.
All right. Hey, what's up, Baltimore? It's me, Lady T, and this is Bmore Lifestyle, live from Studio B at Fox Baltimore. All right, today we have meteorologist Justin Chambers with us, along with our very own Tara Reeves and professional organizer Janelle Williams. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Happy hump day.
Good morning.
All right, let me tell you right now. The pumpkin spice products are creeping back onto our store shelves. Starbucks is releasing its pumpkin spice latte next Tuesday, but Dunkin' is releasing its pumpkin spice treats today. Oh, and don't you just want to buy them all up and throw them away? I am not a fan of pumpkin spice. Don't be fooled by this orange shirt, baby, okay? I hate pumpkin spice latte. Oh my goodness, this is not what I want to see. Plus, it means that summer's almost over, and I'm not ready for summer to be over. I was having a hot girl summer. So I'm gonna go to JC, because this is obviously your favorite time of the year. Talk to me about this pumpkin spice.
It's gonna be a deal breaker for you and me, Lady T.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, I got mad love for you, girl, and we got a lot of things to, in our future.
Yeah.
But you not liking pumpkin spice
is a big deal.
That's a big deal. It's a
Why?
big deal.
I mean, it's so gross. What about it am I supposed to like? Tell me.
I like the idea of it. I don't love pumpkin spice. I don't want to be, drinking gallons of it at a time. But I like the idea that it's fall. Fall's my favorite season. We've got football. We've got cooler temperatures. You got some. So listen, I love it, but that's okay.
It's okay.
We can
this
find
can't
other
be a
things
deal
that you
breaker.
and I will like and enjoy.
No. Okay, Tara, are you a pumpkin spice fan?
I'm sorry, Lady T. I'm with Justin. It's like the smell and the memories that come with the pumpkin spice latte that I'm gonna pick up from Dunkin' Donuts and then again from Starbucks next Tuesday. I just love when fall is in the air. Justin, same favorite season. I love fall. Like you were saying, football,
y'all
cooler
talking about
temps.
it like
I
it's
woke
Christmas.
up, there was a brisk wind.
No, y'all talking about this. Janelle.
I love it.
Janelle, are you a pumpkin spice fan, girl?
So I'm with you, Lady T. I'm sorry, guys. I am not a fan of pumpkin spice at all. I'm not. But, for me, I feel like if you love it, I love it. So that's how I feel. But I'm not a pumpkin spice girl.
Yeah, pumpkin spice sucks. But welcome to the pumpkin spice season, apparently.
Man, talk about a downer.
I'm
Jeez.
sorry. Well, it's 2 versus 2. What were you expecting? You thought, I'm sorry. Look, no, but we love all our pumpkin spice people. The people who love pumpkin spice. We love you. We don't love pumpkin spice. Now we want you all to tell it. When do you start snacking on pumpkin spice treats? Vote now on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on that lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, we're going to see what everybody thinks. Let me tell you, one Utah man got a lot more than he bargained for when he went to a child's birthday party and ended up wrestling an alligator. Donnie Wiseman jumped into the alligator tank on a Saturday after it grabbed the handler's hand and held it in its mouth. That is probably the scariest thing that I've ever seen in my life. You didn't even expect to be wrestling an alligator, and boom, there you go. Your hand is in its mouth, and and you think it's your last moment. That is crazy. I got to toss it over. Tara, what do you think about this? Are you putting your hand in the alligator's mouth anytime soon?
No, this is giving me Tiger King vibes when that girl lost her arm when she was trying to feed the tiger.
Man.
So once again, we have a similar situation. Just throw it. Just throw the food. Don't just throw it from
just
afar.
Throw the food. Yeah, stop trying to show off. JC, I dare you to put your arm in the alligator's mouth.
No, man, that's luggage. That's luggage for me right there. That's all that is. I mean, you gotta watch out. Look, it's nature. Nature.
Right.
You don't mess around. You don't mess around with nature. They're just trying to do their thing, and people are putting their hands in there. They're gonna go. They think it's food, and that gator ain't letting go. I'm sorry. It is not letting go.
I feel you, Janelle. You looking at me like I know that wouldn't have been me. What's going on? What do you think?
I definitely know that would not be my type of job, not my type of job. But I am so elated that guy jumped in and helped her because
yes,
otherwise I don't know what would have happened.
No, look at that. No, it couldn't have been me. Y'all got the wrong one. Okay, up next. Paying for rent and food can come out to different costs in different states. The MIT Living Wage calculator did the math for each state. Here in Maryland, the single person needs to earn at least $35,879 a year to meet basic needs without additional help. The Living Wage calculator recently added cell phone and Wi-Fi expenses. That's not even enough. I don't care what they say. That's not even enough. Like, I basically would need a sugar daddy to live up to what I really need to survive here in this area. Like, I just don't agree with any of this. JC, what do you think?
If I'm going to be your sugar daddy, you're going to have to get on board with pumpkin spice. That's all I'm saying.
Is there even sugar in pumpkin spice? Is there even sugar in it?
At least indulge me. Honor, like, just give me, just humor me. That's all I'm asking.
No, I can't. I can't do it. Man. I'm not finna do it. Tara, sugar daddy. And, oh, wait. Sarah, what do you think?
35,000? Yeah, 35,000, that's miserable. You can't even enjoy anything. Yeah, definitely can't survive. You're just living to work at that pay.
Got you. Janelle, just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you agree with this. What do you think?
Totally, I totally agree.
Totally agree. Got it. All right. Well, thank you guys. Till next time. Don't become overwhelmed by the mess of school supplies. Still ahead, get started on decluttering and start the school year with a fresh mind. And explore your options when it comes to a cosmetic procedure. Next, the big differences between Botox and fillers.
This Bmore Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Aesthetic Center at Woodholm.
The Aesthetic Center at Woodholm offers an array of options for cosmetic and reconstructive procedures. In addition to a state-of-the-art surgery center, the professional doctors also provide comprehensive skin care and laser services. Well, joining us today is Dr. Theta Contis to talk about the difference between fillers and Botox. All right, now, my friends and I, we're at that age. We need you, okay? Explain the difference between fillers and Botox.
Botox is a product that relaxes muscles. So wrinkles come from muscle movement, and when we use Botox, it reduces the movement of the muscle, so the wrinkles get better. Fillers actually fill. So we've learned from studies of aging that as we age, we lose the volume in our face and then it falls. Fillers fill and help us restore that volume.
Okay, so when we talk about fillers, what are some of the common materials that are used for the facial volume replacement?
The one that is used the most commonly is called hyaluronic acid, and it's actually synthetically made, but it's in all of our skin. Our skin is made up of this polysaccharide called hyaluronic acid. What's nice about it is it's very natural feeling, and it's dissolvable if there's any issues.
Now, where on the face would you use a filler, and then how long would it last?
Well, we use it in the areas of the face that we've learned are the areas that lose volume. So in the temples, in the cheeks, sometimes around the lower lids, in the cheek folds, these are the marionette lines. We can use it along the jawline to actually camouflage the jowls.
Are there any kind of complications that can occur with filler injections?
It's really interesting that people are very afraid of Botox, which is really safe, and they're very afraid, not afraid of fillers, which are sometimes dangerous. So if fillers are embolized into a blood vessel, it can damage the skin that the blood vessel feeds. It could become infected. So you need to make sure that that you're very confident in the person that's injecting you.
We have heard that some facial fillers can maybe swell patients after they receive the COVID vaccine. Can you explain that?
Yes, the Moderna trial, actually 2 patients in that trial had some swelling of their facial fillers. It was very mild and very treatable. And so we're not really changing our recommendations because 23 million people now have had the vaccine and they're not having swelling. So what we're advising patients is don't worry about getting fillers, and please, if you can get the vaccine, get it.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can call 410-486-3400, and you can also get us at facial-plasticsurgery.com.
Got it. Dr. Contis, always a pleasure seeing you. Thank you for joining us today.
Make a stop at Port Discovery. Still ahead, the new exhibits to check out. And turn your school supplies mess into perfect organization. Next, where you can get started.
This is Bmore Lifestyle.
Now that you have all the needed school supplies, you need to find a place to put everything. Janelle Williams is a professional organizer, and she's here now to help get us started. Welcome back to the show, Janelle.
Thanks, Lady Tiff. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so tell me, what should we be doing now to get organized?
So, I have 3 tips that I want to share with you guys today. The first tip is to plan ahead. And what do I mean by that? So a lot of the information that we receive now these days is by email. So what I want you to do is make sure that you have created a folder titled school emails for all those emails that you get from the schools. And this way it will help you to be able to access those emails easier. Some email companies like Gmail actually allow you to tag the email. So if you have multiple kids, you can actually tag each child's specific name to that email. And when you need to find that information quickly, you can just type in the child's name, or you can go to that school folder to find that information quickly. So that's first part of planning ahead. Next, I want you to pull out your school county's calendar and write down all the important notes for the entire semester. So when there are early dismissals, when they have days off, when report cards are due, when exams are happening, I prefer to pull those dates out and put them on a physical calendar and actually put it someplace in the home where everybody can see exactly what's going on. But you can also use your phone to capture those dates. And if you're going to use your phone, what I would recommend is actually putting some sort of notification or reminder so the dates don't get lost in your phone. Also, part of planning ahead is having a COOP, that is a continuity of operations plan, just in case of emergencies with transportation or early dismissals. As we know, with COVID, it's changing, things are changing rapidly. So you want to make sure that you're having a discussion with your entire family on what we're going to do, who we're going to contact, and where we should go in terms of emergency. So that's the first tip. Our second tip is to utilize a learning cart. Now, I love learning carts personally because it's a designated place for you to put all those things that you have. So from the Chromebooks to the cords and any learning materials that your child is going to need this semester, those 3-tier carts are perfect for them because they're mobile. You can move them around as necessary, and you can add compartments to separate subjects, or if you have multiple kids, you can separate them into compartments in that cart. And the goal really
Okay, good. No, you're on a roll. I love it. Now, can you tell us where can we go for more information, Janelle?
So for more information on getting organized for the school year, you can find me on Instagram or Facebook at Organized by JWC.
Excellent. Well, Janelle, thank you for helping us get us organized. I know a lot of parents are thinking clutter, 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 and I think you put them at ease today.
Thank you so much, Lady T.
All right, girl. Till next time. It's another weather alert day. Meteorologist Justin Chambers is here now with a brand new update on the tornado threat.
Yeah, and the tornado threat is growing, Lady T, especially as we get more sunshine. We've got a lot of cloud cover out there right now, but the sun is breaking through and it's really warming us up. We're already in the mid-80s, so any more of that daytime heating that we get will prompt the potential for some of those stronger storms. This was just issued from the National Weather Service, a tornado watch, pretty much the entire area through 8 o'clock tonight. Some of you in our southern counties and the eastern shore not under that tornado watch, but look at this area in yellow here. This goes all the way up into parts of central PA and even up in toward the Scranton area for the remnants of Fred impacting a lot of us here through the afternoon and evening time. So this is what we talked about a little while ago, how we would potentially see this tornado watch, and now it is here. A watch means that tornadoes are possible. That goes along with our flash flood watch, which I'll talk about in a second too. Some strong to severe storms here for our weather alert day, damaging wind gusts possible, and again, some of those brief spin-up tornadoes. You can see some blue skies out there right now, which is nice, but again, not what we want on a day when we're going to get the heat helping to fire some of those storms. HD radar here. Overall, we are quiet right now. We had some showers that rolled through downtown Baltimore a little while ago. That's moving up toward PA right now. As we pull back a little bit further, starting to get a couple of lines of showers here in Martinsburg or toward Frederick, but notice no lightning strikes. So that's good. The center of what was once Fred is moving up toward Pittsburgh, but on the outer outer edge of that, the eastern flank of this storm, is where we typically see the spin-up nature of some of these storms, and that's why we have that tornado watch. We've got the Storm Prediction Center outlook, too, a slight risk for severe weather. This could get elevated as well. There'll be an update at 12:30, so follow us on Facebook and Twitter at JCTV Weather and at Fox Baltimore with the very latest info. This is right about 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon on our future scan, so updated information. That's when this line of storms is going to be developing, again, with that daytime heat, and that's when we could see some of those strong to severe thunderstorms. Baltimore City up into Cockeysville, into Baltimore County and Bel Air, into Harford County, into the 4 o'clock hour. Continuing to push out of here into the 5 and 6 o'clock hour here, and still a couple of leftover showers and storms through about 8 p.m. before everything calms down tonight. And then this is that flash flood watch. Again, so we have that potential for the damaging wind gusts and some of that heavy rain that could lead to flash flooding. So very active weather day. Please download that Fox 45 mobile weather app. 87 our high today, upper 80s for the next couple of days on our 10-day forecast, and we're drier and calmer for the weekend.
This Bmore Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Port Discovery Children's Museum.
Welcome to Port Discovery, where a magical world of imagination and adventure awaits your family. And joining me is Abby Ludwig. She is the Vice President of Marketing and Communication to tell us all about Baltimore's Port Discovery's Children's Museum. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning.
So tell us about the museum.
Port Discovery is located in Baltimore's Inner Harbor, so we're really close to families all throughout Baltimore, and we are a place for kids 0 to 10 and their families, parents, caregivers to have fun, to play, to learn, and to figure out how things work.
Play and learn.
That's right, play and learn. That's what our business is, right? And what's better than play?
All right, Abby, what special things are happening at Port Discovery right now?
The most wonderful thing about Port Discovery is there's always something really fun and magical happening at the museum. And this summer, one of those things is the Animation Land exhibit. So it is a huge and hands-on exhibit where, just like the name suggests, you can learn all about animation.
Play and learn.
Play and learn. That's exactly it. That's the idea of all exhibits here at Port Discovery. We want people to touch things and try things and ask questions and figure out how things work. So the whole day here at Port Discovery is magical and full of play.
Abby, what do kids like most here in the exhibit?
At the Animation Land exhibit, what kids really love is they get to try their hand at making animation just like they would see in a cartoon or a movie or a game that they love. So they get to create characters, they get to put stories together, try out stop motion animation, make sound effects. And the most popular part is the plan and pose area where they get to be the star of the show. It's set up a little like a TV studio. They get in the exhibit, they pose, and they become part of the animation.
How awesome is that?
It's so much fun, and it is really cool to see families doing it together and then kids who might not even know one another making animations.
What else are families able to see and do at Port Discovery?
There are 3 floors of really fun exhibits at Port Discovery, so there's a ton to see and do when you come and spend a day at the museum. There's a water exhibit where you can play with water and get in a giant bubble, a pretend diner where you get lots of creative food concoctions. There's a ship exhibit, a port exhibit, where you get to pretend to be the captain of a ship or the engineer of a ship and pretend like you are working at the Port of Baltimore. A climber where you can climb to the tippy top of the museum and then slide back down, and lots more other things. So there's plenty to see and plenty to do for all kinds of kids and families.
Are there any sea monsters?
There is a sea monster. Chessie's Grotto features a sea monster that we might all be a little familiar with.
All right, Abby, when can people visit Port Discovery and Animation Land?
Animation Land will be at Port Discovery until January 2nd of 2022, so you've got a little time to explore it. Right now, Port Discovery is open 5 days a week, so Wednesday through Fridays, and we do 2 play sessions a day, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So make sure to check the website, portdiscovery.org, for our most up-to-date hours, because this might change throughout the year, but that is when people can come and visit us.
Remember, you can come here and play and learn. How cool is that? I want to thank Abby Ludwig for being my guest today here at Port Discovery.
When do you start snacking on pumpkin spice treats? Well, here are the results. 48% say year round. Well, Baltimore, thank you for inviting us into your home. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.